Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to build your own system of testing in the Hawkin. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to build your own system of scoring athletes in the Hawkin Dynamics web app. First you want to go and you want to find the athlete that you want to look at. Go ahead and use myself here for this one. Alright, now we're in the manage part of the web app. You'll want to go here and click on scores. Select the test that you want to use, and then also the date range. We'll just do about a week's time here. Takeoff velocity. Alright, so now we're looking at takeoff velocity from the counter movement jump between May 28th and June 8th. I had a lot of jumps between this time period, but here this took the average from each day, and that's what we're looking at. Here we have the z-score. This is a scaled z-score, so 50 is the mean, and that's the mean comparing against myself all the time. So I have 46 test attempts or averages that is comparing to in the system. I can also go here and compare to the entire Hawkin database, which is over 8,000 test attempts on the counter movement jump, and that's just for our team. That's not all the users we have. I can also go here and compare against a group. So we just have some sample things in here, but what I've used in a practical setting, specifically with a basketball team, is I'll put in like guards, bigs, maybe even get a little more specific like shooting guards, power forwards, centers, and then I'll compare those all time to say if I have a freshman guard that comes in or something like that, I'll compare them to all-time guards over the last 3 years of having this system. Another cool thing here is you can actually build in other companies' scoring systems into the Hawkin system. So just for example here, we'll use breaking RFD. We'll use average propulsive force, also the average concentric force. That's also what it's known as. And then we'll also use propulsive net impulse, or some of you guys might know it as concentric impulse. Now this is comparing all of my data. Again, these are averages that it's comparing to from each day, compared to my averages from May 28th to June 6th or June 8th here. The red is your breaking RFD, the blue is your average propulsive force, and then the orange here is your propulsive net impulse. Again, this z-score here, the 50 is a scaled, this is a scaled z-score, but this 50 is your average compared to my data. Here I'll go and change this to the Hawkin demo team. There's quite a few test attempts here, so it takes a second to load, but we should have it here in a second. Alright, so now I'm comparing myself to every single counter movement jump that's in the system. As you can see, I'm above average for all of these things, but I'm closest to average on my average propulsive force and my impulse. You can see here I'm pretty well above average for my breaking rate of force development. We can even go up here and change the date range so it's a little longer. We'll just go back to the spring, so 420 here compared to 6.8, so just the other day. Now we have all of these averages for each day compared to the Hawkin demo team. Pretty simple to use here. I hope this helps you guys kind of get an idea of how you can score your athletes using the scoring feature in the Hawkin web app.